perception check, I guess.
Really, really need Sentinel. 19.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you actually hear a cry from the skies.
God damn it.
And it sounds very familiar, and you look up and you actually see one of those strange creatures, not the wyvern, the other one again.
The feathered thing?
Yeah, and it's coming flying down
straight at me
towards you guys. Yep.
I'm in the wagon?
Yeah. So you're probably sitting on towards the back. The boxes are sort of pushed up. So you're hanging off the back. It's coming from the back, flying down at you guys.
God damn it. I short bow it.
Okay. We'll roll for initiative.
Okay. $18.
Let me just roll to see if you go first. Yep, you go first. So does that mean you get your crazy shit?
I get my sneak attack if I hit it.
Really?
11.
I don't know. Let me have a look.
I don't think so. I think it had pretty good AC.
That hits.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not complaining. For a total of 13 damage.
What's the D26 for?
Oh, sorry. That's supposed to be 2d6.
Yeah, I know. You rolled pretty shitty on a D26, I have to say.
Yeah, that's really bad. And that's much better. So yeah.
Holy shit.
19 damage.
Holy shit. That's a lot. Yeah, you hit it. Are you sure? Yeah, you hit it straight like in the throat, and it just falls out of the sky.
And it just like lands in front of me.
Yeah, it lands tumbles it was only a good, probably 60 feet in the air, so it just falls and just tumbles and lands 30 feet away from the cart.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
And yeah, because when you heard it scream and looked down, the farmer and the farmer, the tradesman and his wife, they both let out a cry, as it came down, a scream, and you just went, ping, and it just fell straight out of the sky.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? It's dead.
Oh my god, you're a good shot.
I'm like, I had no idea. I'd seen one of those before fighting with a wyvern, but Jesus Christ. And then I head over to check it out.
Yeah, and you see there was a really well placed arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your arrow is broken. You don't get it back.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you've gone straight through its throat, down. So the core of the arrow is lodged in its body.
It was screaming and it went in its mouth.
Yeah, it was just the perfect shot. Well, so there's that.
I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Do you know what these things are? I assume those guys followed me. They saw it was dead.
Yeah, they were looking over. That's they were complimenting you in the shot and just amazed. They've got no idea. I've heard of some flying weird creatures, but I ain't never seen one like this before.
I'm like, oh. It's probably worth something if you want to put it on the cart and sell it, I guess. Someone will probably buy it.
He looks and says, size of that thing, we'd have to throw out a few of the crates, and it's going to be, a few days before we get back to town.
Yeah,
it sounds tempting, but yeah.
Yeah, let's cut off the claws and things. Those are probably at least worth something.
Yeah, by all means.
Yep, start hacking it up.
Take the spoils. Okay, so it's got 2 talons.
Grab its eyes, grab its talons, grab its beak.
Okay, it's got, obviously, 2 eyes. It's got 8 talons. Probably going to be pretty hard to cut a lot of them off with what you've got.
I mean, I have a spare dagger, so like I don't care if I like ruin it up.
Okay, you can get 4 of the talons off, and like other ones, like as you sort of trying to cut into the bone around it, like they sort of like the force like shatters them. So you can take them in like pieces. You get 4 good solid talons. The beak, make a check of some sort. God, we have to make.
How much
probably
do the talons weigh? Probably not even a pound each.
Probably a pound for 4.
Okay.
Like together. The eyes are just 0.1.
Yeah.
Make a survival check for the beak.
One second. Skills, survival.
Nah, the beak is just like you've only got like a dagger, and it's its beak is like this big, like
yeah.
It
Can I
could
just,
easily
take the
crush
whole
your
skull, like the whole head.
You could, but it would weigh.
Like I'm just gonna put it on the back of their cart if they're okay with that.
Yeah, they'll let you do that, but it's not going to be like 15 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
it should probably only be like 20 pounds.
I'm probably not going to be carrying it around very much, but like I'm going to take the head and like when I get to a town, I'm going to have someone help me with it.
Okay. Add 1 mysterious beast head to your character sheet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's 20 pounds, but you're on the cart, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I grab a couple more feathers for the hell of it. 10 feathers. In total. Including the ones I had before. Unless those ones are kind of nasty, in which case I get some nice ones.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the rest of the day passes uneventfully. We have some, simple conversations and stuff about the dinner, and they talk to you a bit more over the dinner after that amazing kill about, like, you and your training and what you do and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, I just learned how to shoot out in the wilds while mapping. Lots of free time, lots of practice on random wildlife to hunt, and guess I just got real lucky.
Yeah. Well, we did as well, because that thing would have taken one of the horses for sure. Let's throw it out. Yeah. Okay, and so, have a look. So the next day you're traveling through some hills. Some more hills, and some stuff happens.
Overwatch with a short bow.
Yeah, make a perception check before I figure out exactly what it is.
11. Need to get a lot more gold.
Yeah.
Need at least 280 gold.
Okay. You see that when you're going along the road, you coming down a hill, and you hear the man sort of exclaim at something strange up ahead.
Yeah, I look around with my bow.
Yeah, you hop off, and you see that the road has just been sort of completely dug out and excavated into just this hole in the ground. It's probably a few meters across.
Are there hills on either side?
Yeah, it's pretty hilly. There's just this pit that's been dug that you can see. This is just the first thing that you see.
I tell him to stay a good ways back, and I go up to a hill that can get that's a decent ways away, max bow range almost, and can look down towards the pit or the hills that are next to where the pit is in the road.
Okay, so
'Cause
you just
this
want to get a
looks
look
like
at
a
like
trap.
yeah. Well, I just want to say it's been dug. I mean, there's like dirt piled either side, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not meant to be hidden at all.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they blocked off the road, so, like, a wagon can't get through, so it has to go around, so it's, like, easy to ambush or something, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, I'm going up on a hill nearby to, like, try and get a look. Try and make sure no one's about to ambush us.
Sure. Make a perception check while you're up there looking around at your stuffs.
14.
Okay. There's nothing in the surrounding area, but you can't see what's inside this pit. Okay. You see some more dirt getting kicked up out of the pit.
Okay, so there's
it's-
something still in there.
Yeah. So the cart is stopped up sort of a ways from it, maybe 100 feet.
Yeah, I'd
Or more
probably
than that.
tell. Yeah, I'd be like max
Feet,
bow
100
range,
feet.
I'd say. When I told them to stop. Unless they got a little closer before then.
No, so, okay, so you spend like 5-10 minutes sitting up there, and you just, every now and then you see more dirt being kicked out, like big, like,
I try and
more
like
than more than a
sneak
handful.
around such that like I can see what's in the pit from like above up on a hill or something. I try and find a vantage point without going up to the pit.
sorry, say that again. Sorry, I was reading something.
I'm just trying to find a vantage point into the pit without getting right up on the pit.
Okay, you can find a vantage point that's good enough that you can see, sort of raised slightly, you can see a tail of some sort of creature it's a big, thick, sort of reptilian-y looking tail, sort of wobbling back and forth. So it seems like this some sort of creature is digging this hole in the middle of the road.
And there's no spots on the hills where I can see it.
The hills don't go high enough that the hole,
Okay.
like the hole is deep enough that, yeah,
Okay.
it's so. You get the feeling from the size of the tail and the size of the hole that it's not much bigger than a person. It's not as big as a horse, but it's pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah, decent sized. Yeah, not as big as a horse, but solid sized. Much larger than a dog.
Yeah. Sneak my way back over to the caravan, tell them what I saw, ask if they have any idea what it is.
So you describe thing. Well, one is like this could be a dragon or a basilisk or a wyvern or something. Like,
Yeah. Saw a wyvern the other day. It didn't look like that. Aren't dragons supposed to be like huge? Like people talk about them like eating houses.
yeah, I guess.
I don't really know anything about basilisks.
Could be a baby dragon.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. Either way, we should probably go around.
Yeah, and let me see what this is.
I'm like, actually, like, do you have any meat you don't mind, like, giving me? Or do I have any meat, like, dried meat in my rations?
You're like looking through your rations for dried meat, where you do find some, and then you notice next to you this like giant head of a.
I don't
beast
want to
that's, like,
give up
started-
my head. Or, I mean, like, yeah, I could carve off chunks of meat from it, because I'm just gonna, like, I only want the skull anyways, I guess.
Well, if you only wanted the skull, I would have assumed you'd scooped out the brain anyway. So
Yeah.
it's got like
Maybe
skin
I-
and bits of ragged flesh on it. It's starting to smell, but
I'd probably just get some, like, if there's enough meat on there to, like, get a nice chunk, I'd get it from there. If not,
you could probably manage like scraping like meat and all that stuff. You could probably get like a double handful, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Not like a mountainous double handful, but yeah.
Yeah, I get, like, that, put it in some rag or something. And
Yeah,
I'm
they've
just like,
got a sack that they'll give you.
yeah, and then I'm just like, You guys start going around. I'll try and like lure it out of the hole with this or something. Toss it near the hole and get some good distance. See if we can figure out what it is. I think you guys should probably just start going around though. Make sure.
Yeah, we'll have to back up quite a ways. You know, I mean, the roads through here because it's so hilly. It's gonna be tough, but I guess. And we now need to unhitch the horses and pull and push the wagon. But whatever, better than getting roasted by a dragon or something.
Yeah, I'm like, we'd have to fill in that pit anyways, and that would take hours and hours.
Yeah, true that. All right, come on, he says to his wife, and they turn the horses around awkwardly, doing like a 27-point turn as they try to turn around.
And I'll just be like, I'll try and figure out what this thing is real quick. While you guys are going around. I'll either catch up with you or meet you around the other side. Or I guess get eaten.
Well, if you do as well as you did against that flying thing, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. This might be way worse. So yeah, I like get within throwing distance of the hole.
Yeah.
And I like try and throw the sack of meat just outside the hole.
Make a like ranged, or make a strength check to see how good of a throw you made.
I'm terrible at strength. Do you want me to just do athletics?
Yeah, athletics is good. That's the skill. I mean, whatever you do, it's gonna
14.
be okay. Yeah. So you basically get it on where you wanted it. So how close did you want it? Maybe I should draw. Sure.
Like 10 feet, maybe, outside of the pit.
Okay.
And then, like, I get some good distance, like 200 feet, maybe, on the pit, such that, like, I'm at good range for my bow.
Well, yeah, the hill is not that far. It's
probably if I can't get that far,
it's like 80 feet.
Yeah, I get as far as I can to still have a good range, good distance for my bow.
Hang on. So the dotted lines are like the tops of hills, and each of those squares is 20 feet. I'm going to say just to make it easier. And so the
move to that page.
Okay.
Okay.
So the road is moving through. There's the pit. The dotted line is like the top of the contour lines, and then the S is for Salil.
Yeah.
So yeah, you drop the meat like here.
Yeah, something like that. Where it'd be like close to the pit, and hopefully you would smell it, but
yeah. Well, it makes a sound when it lands, and after a moment, the digging sort of stops for like a minute, and then you see, like crawling out of the pit, is a reptilian beast. It's got about 8 legs. It's a dull blue with the spines along its back. And it goes over to the bag and starts sniffing it.
How quick did it seem when it was crawling out?
Can
I make any estimation of how fast it is?
It looks pretty it's got lots of legs, but it's quite stocky looking. It does not look fast at all. It sort of had to scrabble to get out of the pit.
YOLO.
Alright.
I need another head for my collection.
Ooh. You're so lucky.
Fuck.
Okay. And just roll for initiative, because you're not going to... Let's be honest. You've killed everything else in one hit. Oh, shit. You have advantage, but that actually misses.
Ugh.
And that's your initiative.
But doesn't notice. Doesn't notice if it misses.
It's a good point. But I think a 12 or a 13 is good enough that you, hit it, but it just doesn't stick into its, scales or whatever.
Yeah.
Make a nature check to see if you know what it is.
Can I do that retroactively before I hit it?
Well, you didn't ask, but
yeah,
you're not sure. Okay.
Wait, I guess you got a 1?
Yeah, it rolled the dice. It was so on the ridge between 19 and then it rolled to a 1. That's why I was like, oh my god.
Yes, I get another attack before it goes.
make a stealth check, I guess, at disadvantage because you're not being stealthy because you just
Yeah.
shot an arrow at it.
13.
Okay, it looks up. It seems like it's looking around, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Short
And although
bow
I
to
would
the
normally say that
back.
you don't get advantage because it hasn't acted. Oh, it has acted in initiative.
No, it hasn't.
Like it knows something's up. It doesn't know it's under attack, but it's.
It hasn't made a move yet.
Yeah, I guess, and I guess it's not completely.
So like, I got my surprise round, and then I get my first round before it gets its first round.
Take your advantage.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yep, you hit.
And yes.
16. Okay. Creature lets out a low rumbling roar of pain and looks up and sees you on the
And
ridge and starts
I can move
lumbering.
and do my bonus action to move even further then.
Okay, so where are you going to move? Well, move your token. Each square
Away.
is 20 feet. So how far? Because you can move 30 feet, so it's 1.5 squares. I guess I'll put you in the middle of a square.
Yeah, so like if I move here,
That's remember each square is 20 feet. So
oh,
it's 4 times that. So that's 120 feet, which is not how far you can move.
no. I can move half of that.
Half of that?
Because I have 30 feet and I have 2 movements because of cunning action. Because I can move
Okay.
and then I can dash. On my
Yeah,
bonus
that's what I
action.
mean. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so the creature's action is to run at you, and its speed is not as good as yours, but running it gets to about here. And how far is that? I need the ruler tool.
That's
So
about
it's-
as fast as I could move.
Yeah, but it didn't take an action, it's doing a full action of moving.
Yeah, but I mean that's the
That's
same
right.
movement rate at me.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess actually it should be back a little bit, like here-ish.
I move 60, and if it has less than me, at most it could move less than 60.
Yeah, so it's gone. God, how do I Pythagoras, guys? No, that's fine because it's moving diagonally. Remember, so about there's fine.
Fine.
Yep. Make your next action.
Bow and move. 16,
Yes, that does hit.
6.
Okay, you stick an arrow in it and it keeps lumbering straight for you.
And
so
then I can move another 60. So that's 3.
Yeah.
If I move
Squares.
like this way, can I not see it anymore?
Yeah, that's correct. It's not like a big ridge it's over, but yeah, you can't see it.
That's fine.
Okay, so it's your action. Are you holding action with your bow?
I'll move back again using my other 2, and then I'll hold action of my bow for the second it comes over the ridge.
Okay, it comes up over the ridge after not too long. You loosen an arrow at it. You don't hit because you don't have advantage anymore.
Sad.
Salty. Yeah, and there's probably going to be another hill. Here. Let me see. Whoops. Objects and tokens. There we go. Okay. Creature spends another full round of movement coming at you. I think actually running does 3 times. Yeah, so it should be able to move that far. And now it is your turn.
Same deal. Why can't I select it now?
What, your S?
Yeah, I can't move my ass.
Can you draw? Oh, it's weird. Can you draw a new one?
Can't select it.
You just want to move straight down?
If I move straight down, I'm out of view, aren't I?
Yeah. Like that's the dotted line is another hill.
I just moved diagonally then to like here, which is
Okay.
my max movement.
Well, just draw an S.
Yeah, I just.
Or is that? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
That horrible thing that's more like a misshapen 5.
A demented 5. Yep. Okay.
18 hits.
Yep.
Come on, 6 damage.
Okay. It is displeased with this. And it decides to turn and run away back over the hill. So it gets basically to the top of the hill on its turn.
But it's still within view?
Yep.
Yes.
Actually, is it?
And I have back attack. It doesn't
within
matter.
300 feet? Yeah, that's well.
It's gotta be easily like.
Yep. I know.
And it doesn't matter that I have advantage.
Nope, because you missed.
And they were both 13s.
Okay, what do you do?
And then I run.
It disappears over the hill.
I can't move this one now either.
Oh, what the hell? Draw a new one where you want to go.
I don't know what changed. I guess there. I can't move them anymore.
It's really weird because I accidentally clicked on
Did you change
you
some
on the
setting?
right layer? Well, I accidentally switched because I fumbled what I was clicking on. It switched to the map and background layer, and then before I drew anything, I switched back. So all the stuff should. Are you on the correct layer?
Yeah, I'm on objects and tokens.
I have no idea then what just happened.
Yeah, I'm GM too. Like, I should be able to do this no matter what.
That's weird. So I guess, are you just going to move up to the top of the hill? Because at this point you can't see it, so you're out of initiative.
Like, I'm just going to keep moving up to, like... I want to, like, move along the side a bit, so that, like, I'm not crossing exactly where it did.
Okay.
But, like...
You get up to there...
I'll keep going and spending my movement until I get up there. Like, I'll spend my action as a movement unless it's in view.
Okay, you get up to the top of the hill and you don't see it.
Okay. So, I'm assuming it went in the hole.
That's a good assumption, but...
I mean, unless I see some other hole around where it could have dug down.
Yeah, and while you're there looking, you see a kick of dirt or something come out of the hole.
I want this thing's head.
Just gonna get back to town and just have this wagon just overloaded. The axle's draggy on the ground. It's got the heads of various creatures.
Various mythical beasts.
Yeah, like, I need to go back for that spider head.
Fuck the spiders, no way. Plus, there were multiples, so it's fine. No one wants spiders.
You got the shiny spider, though, the boss spider. It's a different color. It must be the boss.
If I stand on top of one of the dirt piles, does that give me a completely clear view into the pit of the thing?
It would. So the dirt piles
get up as
are ringing it like this.
I keep getting up closer and closer until I can see it, and then I shoot.
Okay. It is in the pit, obviously. You have advantage.
Do I have to get all the way up to the dirt pile?
Yeah, you can't see it, because then the hill starts going down, so then, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm on top of the dirt pile.
Yep.
Shoot it with advantage. 23.
That is a hit.
8 and... Yes, 18 total.
Very nice. But, let me see. 10. Okay, so you give it a really good shot, like, in the back of the neck, and it lets out a cry and looks, its head snaps straight up and looks at you.
God damn it.
And you need to make a con saving throw.
Knew I was too close. Uh, fuck, I'm dead.
No, maybe not. Hang on, let me see how it, because I'm pretty sure it's not just that.
I
Okay,
did a lot of damage to this thing too.
you did. The creature is very unhappy, and it crawls up because it's pretty close to you in the hole, and it. So yeah, you feel your body starting to tense and stiffen, and it's incredibly painful as this creature comes out and takes a
Yeah.
chomp at one of your legs.
I can't do any moves or anything, right? I'm just completely
No, you
paralyzed.
can. You can. You're not paralyzed. Yeah.
Oh, and I mean, in that case, I would have used my bonus action as a disengage, and then my move to move back.
Let me see. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. The creature does start crawling out of the hole, but yeah, you can move back.
I can move to about here, I think.
Yeah.
Because disengage is like half distance and then move. So it'd be about there.
Okay. I guess yeah, the creature. If that's 20 feet, the creature gets to melee range with you on your next turn as you feel this weird force within your veins, and you need to make another saving throw.
Fuck.
Really? Is this when your rolls give up?
It's too close for a bow.
Well, hang on. Let me see if you get another go. Hang on a sec. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you can look. You can look away from it to avoid having to do that second saving throw. Now that I reread it.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I'd absolutely look away.
Okay. So that obviously means that you're not going to be able to attack it unless you want to make a melee attack.
Yeah, I'd make a
Horrible
melee attack
disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Because it's way too close for a bow. I just toss my bow to the side.
Yeah. So you can still feel this like horrible energy and pain surging through you. So if you look at it again, yeah, you'll have to make another throw.
It's rapier and a dagger. It's right in front of me.
Disadvantage.
Actually,
on both.
no, I'm only going to be using the rapier attack. Because I want to use my cunning action to disengage instead.
Okay.
24.
Okay, you hit. Make it a good roll.
Yes!
Yeah, oh. So you as it crawls out of the pit and you're sort of looking away, you get your rapier and just plunge it straight, and you feel it connect with solid flesh, and it just goes straight through this creature, which you feel tense and stop moving. And so when you feel it's safe to look, you see that you
I'm still
straight
moving
through the back.
I'm moving backwards just in case for a while.
Yeah.
Until I feel like I'm at the back of the hill or something. And then I just kind of hang out there for a second until I'm sure I'm not dead.
Yeah. The effect starts to wear off.
Okay. I'm just God damn it. That was really dumb.
Yeah, it was really, really dumb. It's when the DM rolls a deadly encounter on his table.
I loot half my arrows.
I guess, yeah.
I used 6?
I wasn't keeping
I
track.
think 8. And so I get 4 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're alive.
I cut
somehow.
it up.
Make a survival check to cut the head off.
survival. Eh.
You've only got a dagger to cut with, and it's
Yeah.
got this really thick, tough, leathery hide, so you can't manage to.
It's not that big, though.
Yep.
If I run and get them real quick, maybe they can put it on the cart.
You could.
It's only been, like, maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's been. Well, you've been moving around the hills. It's probably been like 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, each round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, but then it was like when the combat was disengaged and you were sneaking up over the hill and it had gone back to its hole or whatever.
Yeah, but that would still only take me, like, 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, but even if I'm saying even if it's been 10 minutes, they're not going to be far off road
Yeah.
with the cart.
So, yeah, I run off to try and find them.
Yeah, you can find them, no problem,
Yeah.
from the top of a
I'd be like,
hill.
it's dead. You want to load it up? I
Well,
describe how
wait,
big it is and what it was like and stuff.
Well,
They're like, this one's definitely worth money.
make a persuade.
Eh.
They're like, well... This is, well, if you give us half of it, because it'll weigh us down a fair bit.
I'm like, yeah, sure, fine.
Well, all right then, he says, and he helps you lug the body of this thing, which is heavy, but you know, not that bad.
Yeah.
You both manage to lug it back to the wagon, get it on, and continue on your way. And let me see. So you continue for the next day. That was only the first day, wasn't it? Out of I've already
Next
got the name of
day.
the town.
You find a storm giant on the road.
Well, let's see
You
what you
find an ancient dragon.
Okay. that's-
Somehow you're still not dead.
Nope. Make me another perception check, please, sir.
22.
22. You see whatever the hell it is coming. If I can... Oh, no wonder I can't find the table I'm looking for. I'm in the wrong book.
Your tables roll a lot of encounters.
What's that?
Your tables roll a lot of encounters.
It's only this dice that I switched to, because my other ones were rolling shit and not giving me anything. So I'm like, I'm going to switch to a different dice. This dice is
Like,
rolling.
this is
all of the-
50-50 almost now.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this particular die has only like once or twice not rolled an encounter.
Yeah, I mean, just like across all of the rolls, I think we're like almost 50-50 now.
Yeah. So many monsters.
Just want to get back
Okay.
to town and survive.
I don't. So you hear a roar and see a bear charging out of the woods at you.
How far?
You rolled 22 on your perception,
Yeah.
didn't you? Yeah, it's like 50 feet away. You can see the tasty horses.
Fuck this thing. I'm going before it. So,
Sure.
18 hits.
Yep.
6. And sneak attack for another 7. 13 total.
How much does it do?
13 total.
Okay. Okay. So yeah,
As
you
it's
hit
like
the bear.
charging and I hit it, I'm just like, what is with these goddamn roads lately?
Yeah. I know, right? So the bear manages to close the distance, and
I'm like on top of the cart.
well, it's got a
Yeah.
fabric.
Yeah, but I mean, does it go for me or does it go for like the horses or these other
It goes for the
people?
horse. It's
Okay.
going for the horse. They try and like you see the man trying to like unhitch the horses as it's coming. And he manages to get them unhitched, but the bear makes an attack against the horse. Yeah, so it tries to bite the horse, which starts running, but it slashes it with its claw for a fair bit of damage.
Rip horse.
Well, the horse might not die.
I suppose horses probably aren't as squishy as they were in Tuli.
No, it mauls the horse pretty badly, but across its flank as the horse starts bolting away.
Live, horsey, live!
I mean, it's like a draft horse though, so it's going as fast as it can, which is not as fast as a riding horse, but still pretty good. And it's your go.
Do I have back attack on the bear?
Yeah, you have flank or whatever, I guess.
Advantage.
I would say you have advantage.
Aha!
Well,
So
like
that's 12 plus 7, so 19 total.
Yep, you slay the bear with this amazing crit arrow.
And I'm just like,
Points
God damn
straight in the
it!
side of the bear's head. It falls over.
I'm just like,
I was like, oh my!
how many
my
things
God.
are gonna attack us?
I don't know, but I've only seen a bear once in all my years, but never seen those other things, and you're just... my God, and he's like, oh, hang on, and goes over running off down the road
Yeah.
to find his horse.
I start skinning the bear, and I'm like, you guys can just have the pelt. I mean, it hurt your horse. You guys can just pay to heal the horse with that. I'm just
Roll
like telling
survival.
to the lady who's like right there.
Okay, roll survival to skin
If
it.
she helps me with it at all, does she?
She's.
has any
I don't know how to skin a bear.
Neither do
Neither
I.
do you, apparently. Like, well, like an hour later, the guy comes back without the horse. He says, I can't find her. I don't know where she's gone or what's going on, but you know, she spooked and ran off, and I looked everywhere. I mean, the tracks going away. I don't know where she's gone.
Like, I'll look around a little bit. Hopefully she'll come back when she's not spooked. I guess we can, like, make lunch here for the moment. We've got some fresh meat at least.
Which you apparently suck at carving.
Yeah, it's like I'm just, like, trying to cut away at the flesh and just making a horrible job of it.
Yeah, none of you seem to have any competency cutting up the bear.
Yeah, it's like, I go off looking for the horse then for a little bit, because I'm just like, I'm just making this worse.
Yeah.
I guess perception, or no, survival, because it's more tracking, right?
Okay, you find some horse tracks leading into the off like up one of the hills and that. This over into the light woods covering the hills.
I mean, I stealthily follow.
Okay.
At this point, I'm expecting, like, everything in the world to come at me.
Maybe not.
So do I have to roll again?
I mean, you can find the horse with those tracks.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
looking
like
pretty scared.
following slowly, stealthily.
Like one of its back legs is just coated in blood that's been running down its flank, mixing all through its like white and brown patched fur.
Yeah, I like try and get up to it, soothe it.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
I'm not good at that one either. Nope. I'm like covered in bear blood.
Yeah, it's like can smell like the bear blood on you. It just gets up and just like neighs and just like trots away quite quickly into the undergrowth of the forest.
I like try and circle around it to like the far side.
Okay,
so
make another make another survival check then if you're going to be fancy like that. You manage to follow it, but you can't like get around it. It's going too fast.
Yeah, like I just really want to get all the way to the other side so that I can scare it back over. Because I'm obviously not going to herd this thing the normal way.
Yeah, you can make a stealth check. It seems to have stopped, but you can make a stealth check to get around the other side.
For once, I roll bad on stealth.
it sees you and it knows you're there, but it doesn't seem to be running away from you. It's
Yeah.
watching you though.
I get on the far side of it.
Yeah.
And I just like slowly, calmly try and get up to it.
Okay, make another animal handling.
Aha.
Okay. It's calmed down enough and it's seeing that you're not there to like murder it.
Like I like wiped off as much as the blood as I could in the grass or whatever.
Yeah, you managed to get a hold of the parts of the reins that were left on.
Yeah.
And
Soothe
you can
it
lead
as
it
much
all
as I
back.
can.
Yeah.
Lead it back.
Okay. Oh, when you start coming back, the man and the woman are just so happy. So you see you coming with the horse, like, oh my god, you slay these beasts and catch our animals back. God,
And I just like
cannot.
I'm
possibly
covered in
think.
blood and I look exhausted. And I'm just like, ugh. Everything in the world is trying to kill us.
I mean, the guy says, "Well, you're about my height and build," and he gets out a clean set of clothes and says, "Here, let me take those bloody ones off your hands, and you can have
Yeah,
these."
thanks. I think
Yeah,
I'm
so
changed.
you just have common clothes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what these are basically. So you just get a clean set of clothes from him. And I guess you continue on a little ways until it's time to make camp.
Yeah, I assume he like treats the horse or something.
Yeah, like he does all that sort of stuff.
Did they manage to get the pelt from the bear?
No, I
Okay.
checked. They did.
I assume
Yeah,
we at
you-
least get bear steak for dinner.
Sure, you have bear steak for dinner, but you don't quite make it to the next town because of the bear and horse shenanigans.
I stay up and keep watch this night.
Okay, make a con saving throw.
It's only one night. You can stay up one night.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
no problem.
Easy.
Too easy. Okay. Next day, you head out pretty early, and you come out of the hills back into the fields where there's farmland scattered around that you start to pass through a few hamlets.
Good line
that
of sight, significantly less death.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. So you pass through the first little hamlet you pass through. The guy goes to whoever is the stables sort of guy around the area, or any farmers he can find, and just get some stuff to help soothe the horse's wounds and stuff like that. So it delays you for about an hour, but yeah, you continue on and nothing else happens. And he says it's getting into evening. He says I want to push on another couple of hours so we can get to town. I think I must have
Is that the main city?
no
Or we're still a little ways off?
Kestone. Yeah.
Okay.
You're at the pink city in the middle of the fields. Yeah, Kestone. And he he gets you and them both an inn room that he offers to pay for, and stables the horses in the city in proper stables and all that.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. I'm very grateful. I give him his clean clothes back, and I go and wash mine.
Oh, he's like, no, I can have my wife do that, and you can keep those clothes. It's fine, really.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I thank him.
So this
It's pretty
town
late
is,
when we get there, right?
yeah, it's pretty late, but yeah, I guess, but it is a larger town. If there's anything you're interested in getting, like in the morning, quickly before you leave.
No, that's gonna take a few hours. Yeah, I think I actually should probably get a couple more arrows.
Okay, it's 1 gold for 20, I think.
Where are my arrows? Okay. So yeah, I get more arrows.
They only sell them in groups of 20.
Yeah, that's
It
whatever.
is impossible to buy less,
It's fine. I have
even if they're
arrows.
magic. If they're magic arrows, you better not hope that you can buy less than the full set of 6 for thousands of gold.
Yeah. So yeah.
I still think that was. I'm still upset about that.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm good. I'm glad because that was a dumb scare.
I mean, that's just Pathfinder's fault.
Yeah, but you could have just divided and been like, oh, you don't want to buy 6 incredibly magic arrows. You only want to buy 2. Well, scare.
I blame
Anyway.
Pathfinder. It's dumb.
You could have hacked it.
I hacked a lot of things in Pathfinder, and it just made it
Didn't hack
more
the price of
broken.
magic arrows.
Just made it more broken. Look how broken Amy was, even without magic shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's why we're playing 5th edition.
And that was even with me scaling encounters to be hard in Pathfinder's terms.
Yeah, I think that the default assumes, like, when the default idea of hard is victory is assured, it will just be raining. But,
yeah, it's
Matt.
It's dumb.
Put hard and deadly encounters on your tables.
Anyways,
Player
all
just
the way
barely
back.
survives. Yeah, okay, so you end up probably... Oh, God. Yeah, there's, yeah, you come and by, there's a, anything as you see, there's a camp of people off to just to the side of the road one day.
God damn it.
That they're not, they're just like, it's just like a normal, totally open camp. There's, a number, there's, like half a dozen people. Some of them are in armor, some of them are in robes. It's like a pretty eclectic group, different races. There is an elf in there.
I mean, I'm extremely nervous when there's mages and people in armor.
Yeah, they're just like...
I can kill a basilisk. I can't kill a bunch of knights and mages.
Yeah. So the, so this is where area's pretty flat, so you can see it a while off. So you're a couple hundred feet away, and the, farm says, Salil, you mind go, just see what these people are, up to?
I'm like, ugh. With how our other encounters have all gone, I feel like we should just go around. It's like, I mean, around here, that's probably nothing, but considering our luck.
Okay, you see, like, the fire, they've got a little fireplace, even though it's day, they're, like, cooking their lunch. It turns, like, purple and, like, grows, like, twice as high, and you hear a bunch of, like, laughter and stuff. And one of the people there, like, a guy in armor, like, sees you and, like, just gives you, like, sort of, like, a hand-raised gesture of acknowledgement sort of thing, like...
I sigh when he does that, and I head forwards.
So you just, you walk up. The guy seems to say something to his companions and walks over. He's wearing, like, splint mail. He's a human with a shaved head.
Yeah.
He says, hey, greetings there, traveler.
I'm like, hey, hello. It's a big party you have over here.
Yeah, we've got some, orders from the city down south. There's supposed to be some sort of dragon or a wyvern or something around. They've tasked us to go hunt it down. It's been killed a few farmers out around these fields and stuff.
We got a basilisk a while back. Would I know it's a basilisk by now?
I mean, you've probably heard the stories of basilisks.
Yeah, and so it's like, I probably asked around in towns as we passed through.
Like, yeah,
afterwards.
you didn't find
or like someone
who...
saw it in the back of the cart and was like, holy shit.
Yeah. But I mean, you know the stories of, like, the eye gaze thing, and that was totally a thing that happened. So you don't know for sure, but you're pretty sure it's a basilisk.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I got this thing, I'm pretty sure it was a basilisk. It was like 3 days up to the north. It's in the back of our cart.
Wait, you've got it here?
Yeah, I killed it.
It's like, what? Holy shit. And he goes like, hey guys, come over here. And he, like, calls out to the group of people. And they're just like, what is it? Andal, like, people just like getting up from their lunch. He's like, this guy says he's got a basilisk in the back of his cart, a dead one. They're like, what? And you see, yeah, there's like a couple of robed human, or a robed human and a robed elf, a dwarf in splint armor as well, and how many were there? Yeah, then there's a halfling dressed with a cloak and another human sitting around. And so they all of them get up and they're like, okay, let's come see this, and they all come.
Yeah, on like the way back, I'm like telling him the story about how like fucking everything is attacking us on this goddamn road.
They're like, what? You killed a hippogriff as well?
I'm like, yeah, I have its head.
The hippogriff, they're like laughing. They're like, oh, something's like 10 silver pieces says he's bullshitting.
So I just like take him to the back of the cart.
Yeah, as you get back,
the
the cart driver and stuff, he's like,
I like tell them what's going on and things.
Yeah, he's like, everything.
He can like see them laughing and.
Yeah, so, like he's like, okay. Yeah, so you go around the back of the cart and there's just this like hippogriff skull with the beak, like got bits of rotting flesh, and this really bad smelling basilisk that you've probably been like leaning against.
Yeah.
Just casually.
I'm like,
they're like,
I didn't really know what to do with it. I couldn't really cut it up. So we just kind of loaded it off.
Shit. Everyone's like, oh my god. Like, you killed this? The three of you?
I'm like, it was kind of me. I didn't want their cart getting ruined.
Like, how did you manage to do that by yourself? That's pretty impressive.
The hippogriff,
and then, like,
I mean, that was luck. And I let, like, the farmer tell the story.
Yeah, like, in these swears they're like, wow. These guys are, like, pretty impressed.
Because,
like, the guy whose name was apparently Arndel, who you first spoke to, was like, well, I mean, I could kill a basilisk single-handed. And then someone, like, ribs him. It's like, you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag, and, like, rips him. And, like, they have some, like, funny jokes and stuff.
Yeah, and then, like, I mean, I just tell the truth of what I did with the basilisk.
Yeah, they're, like, super impressed.
I just stayed up on the hills and tried to kite it around with a bow.
Nonsense. Well, that's...
Like, it was really dumb. I think it almost got me, but got a bit lucky at the end.
Yeah, you were lucky that you didn't end up getting completely petrified, one of the robed people says, the elven woman.
Yeah.
And you stab her.
Not now.
No, not now, okay. It says, well, if you want to come with us, we could certainly use the extra hand, and we'll give you a share of the bounty, and promised 100 gold pieces between our group.
I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, unless this was the thing. I mean, but yeah, I guess
it's something that, yeah, we're pretty sure it's a wyvern, but
yeah, I mean,
you know, it's like Finny.
I saw one like way up north in the mountains when I was scouting out over there. It was fighting one of the, I guess it was a hippogriff too. That was really far up to the north, though, in the mountains.
Yeah, well, that's normally where they're from, so we're not sure if it's a bit weird for a wyvern to be down, but whatever. Oh well.
I'm just like, I need to turn in this map though, and how close am I to the city?
It'll take you of foot travel, well, of cart travel. It'll probably take you another day to get to the city.
I just ask, like, if they'd be willing to, like, wait that long. I, like, show them the map that I need to bring back.
Like, well,
or when
we're kind of moving our camp around, trying to run into this thing again. It's somewhere around this area, so, I mean, if we run into it and you're not here, I mean, you know, we don't control the beast's schedule, so...
Yeah.
We're more just waiting for it to show up again or come to us, sort of thing, so... I mean, we've been here a week and haven't seen it, so... But it's definitely been attacking people around, so... Yeah.
I'm like, okay, give me a second. I, like, go and talk to the farmers, and I'm just kind of like... They want me to, like, they were around for that whole conversation, right?
Yeah, they could hear that.
Okay, I'm gonna just be like... If you want to sell these things in town, I guess I'll help them out. I mean, you can take as much of the profits as you need. I'm sure you can get a decent amount for it, and I just like look to the other guys in the group to be like, yeah, basilisks are worth something, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, for sure. And like one of the rogue people, the human guy says, yeah, the actually, well, I'll give you you like Christmas purchase, like I'll give you 5 gold for the for one of its for its 2 big fangs and its eyeballs. I mean, unless you say something, the man and the woman are like, yeah, totally,
Yeah.
by all means.
Yeah, I just like shrug and I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm just like,
awesome.
and I'm just like, you can sell these for whatever you can get for them, and it's like, leave me whatever the part of the profits you feel like. If you leave them with blah 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 over at the Carpenter's Guild, he can get it to me. I'll probably be back there in a couple days. If you want to talk to me, you can probably just leave a message there, and I'll come find you.
So,
But like, I guess I'll help these guys out.
okay, well, yeah, thanks for your help so far.
I mean,
And then the guy that's in there, the like presumably wizard or
Yeah.
whatever that's working on says, and thank you too. Like as he's like pulling an eyeball out, with his fingers getting like slick with gore up
I
them.
thought he was getting fangs, not eyeballs.
He said the eyes and the fangs.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he probably
And
got a
he's like,
ridiculous good deal, but it's whatever.
He's like, anyone got something better than a dagger? And like what? And then so Andal's like got like a maul, and like together like one of them holds like the tooth, and like it's like on 3 and just like cracks like its skull to like
Yeah.
pull the 2 fangs out.
Yeah, and it's just like, let's see. I guess I give them 2 gold and 5 silver, and then I take 3.
Okay. Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah, and that way it's about even. Or it is even.
Okay. Oh well, so everyone thanks each other for buying and selling various things, and
Yeah. And I'm just
so you're staying with them though on the wagon, right?
No.
Or are you going?
I'm going with
Oh,
the hunting party, but I told the
so-
people on the wagon, if
Yeah,
they
Sorry, I got.
if
stuck.
they're willing
Yeah,
to give me some of the profits, leave them with the Carpenters Guild with a note.
Okay.
Otherwise,
So yeah,
like,
we'll
hope
totally do
things
that.
go well for you. Like,
Yeah, well, thank
You
you.
shouldn't be attacked anymore, probably, on the road there. I really, really hope.
Yeah, someone's like, unless you guys find the wyvern before us, but don't worry, we'll be on it. You'll be fine.
But yeah. And then, like, sending them on their way. And I think that's probably a good point to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go back with these people to their camp.
Yeah.
They go around and introduce themselves. And
So
yeah,
many
you just have a
names.
good evening.
Do you want to wait till later to give me all the names and things?
Yeah. I mean, I've only actually I've only given you the name of one of them so far. So
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
We'll get all the
they've
names
said
and
other
things
names, but yeah. And the thing
Okay.
is, you got the only thing I can think of though is you got so much XP. I honestly don't remember all the things that you've killed now.
Okay. 2 bandits,
Well, hang on. Let's
6 other people, a
hang on, so
necromancer.
yeah, the 2 bandits. There were 2 wolves. That was the first thing.
2 wolves.
2 wolves, then 2 bandits,
2 bandits. 6
then
other
6 bandits.
Yeah, 6
Or-
other people.
I'll just let you
bandits.
know they were bandits.
Okay.
Well, as
Black robe
One.
wizard dude.
Yeah.
2 spiders.
Yep.
Hippogriff. And basilisk.
And a bear.
And a bear.
Did you you didn't the 2 wolves? I'm gonna give you half XP because Merrick distracted them.
And then
Oh shit!
are we doing money XP?
I'm not sure anymore because this character isn't like a thief. You know what I mean? They're more into combat.
I mean,
than,
he's like a thief via murder.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like someone who's like a dedicated thief, you do that optional rule because you're not doing so much combat.
Yeah.
Um, at this point, do you need the XP from that? I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think? I'll give.
I always need more. I mean, it's
Fair.
not much. My money
Yeah, okay.
XP is much lower.
Do you know how much money you made though?
Yeah, I made. Well, I started with 15, and I
You spent
ended
money.
with
That's the problem.
24.
But you've spent some
Yeah.
money. Well, how much did you only spent? Probably like 1 gold. Just
I spent 5 gold on rations, 1 gold on arrows, 3 nights at an inn, which is a gold and a half.
yeah.
So that's 7.5 gold plus probably another gold on random food and things. Or no, it's probably only a half gold on food and things. So we'll say I spent 8 of my 15, and then I ended up with 23 or 24.
Yeah, that sounds good enough to me.
So 7 plus or 23 minus 7 or 24 minus 7, so 17. 17 gold.
So that's 17 XP.
Yeah.
That's okay. M is way too far.
Unless
E
you
is
want
too
to give me like value for the hippogriff skull and
Not until you sell it.
basilisk.
Not until you sell it.
Yeah. Then I got started in that other quest thing too.
I should have done the bear while I was in the section for it.
Oh, do you want me to give me the XP for the book? Or only when I sell it?
Yeah, when you sell it.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that the basilisk was like a shitload.
Want me to look any of them up?
I'm doing the last one now, is the basilisk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. God damn. Doing pretty well for yourself. All of that, so that's... Uh, 1,950. Double check that. No, sorry, add another 100 to that, because I'm retarded and can't count.
2,050?
Yep.
So I'm at 2,950. I'm 50 over what I needed to, or no,
Oh,
I'm more than
damn.
that over what I needed.
Yeah, that's right. Aren't you lucky?
What's the XP for 5? It's 6,400, right?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Pretty sure it's 6,400, but
It's, yeah, a long way. I mean, I suppose I can grab the PHB and have a look.
I'll just check it real quick. I have the PHP element. And I went too far forward.
Oh, it's 6,500. You
Okay.
cheetah scare.
Want to roll HP now?
Yeah, sure. Yes! DM victory.
Damn it.
Still, you get another hit die as well. So you have
Yeah.
2 hit die? Because you spent 2, haven't you?
Yeah, class Rogue 4.
Do you get anything special for being level 4?
Level 4 you get to is the stats or
Oh shit, that's the
Feat,
important
right?
one, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let me see if you get anything else.
yeah, I'm checking. Sorcerer is too far.
You just get ability score, that's it.
Yeah.
Your sneak attack does not change either.
And my proficiency bonus doesn't change.
Nope, that's next level. So, do you want a feat or an attribute bonus?
20 dex is tempting.
Yeah, that is pretty tempting.
Let me check feats real fast.
There are quite a few good feats.
Yeah. There were a couple I had in mind, though.
Some bullshit feat. It's like, yeah, I can shoot an arrow halfway around the world and auto do max damage, and they have to make a DC 25 con check or die. It's a feat.
I already have that feat.
Yeah, that's true.
Not crossbow expert. Alert is pretty good. Lucky's really good.
No, you're not allowed that feat. That one specifically. Just that one is not allowed. Is that like the same as the halfling one, that anyone can take it?
No, it's different from the halfling.
Oh,
The halfling is you just automatically reroll ones. With Lucky, you can automatically do it on any d20, and you get to choose which of the d20s. You get 3 of them, though.
That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, you get 3, and you get to pick, and after you roll your dice, you can be like, okay, I want to use a lucky charge. And so you roll that d20. And then you pick between the d20s, but before you know the result.
Okay.
But I mean, you're almost always going to pick the higher one anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You can also do it against enemy attacks.
It's crazy.
And you regain them when you finish a long rest. So you'd regain them, like, every night, I guess. Unless you nerf it.
Yeah, maybe I will nerf it just because I don't like you. No, every night seems kind of reasonable, I guess.
Sentinel's not good for me. I mean, I only want one thing from Skulker. I don't think that's worth the whole thing. I already have Sharpshooter. Sentinel's more melee. I don't really need tough. It would give me 8 more health, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like damage is what's going to keep me alive more. Or, like, not getting caught off guard.
That's true. Yeah, not being surprised would be very helpful, but...
Yeah, I'm going to get alert.
Okay, so what does that do?
I get a +5 bonus to initiative. I can never be surprised when I'm conscious. And other creatures don't get advantage on attack rolls against me as a result of being hidden.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's the one that Ryan has in Solemn.
Yeah, I know, but that's like the perception auto-cast ability. Like, I'm always rolling 20s on my perception check. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, what is that? The perception one from? Was that a background?
What? The what?
I think there's a background that gives a bonus with perception.
Might be maybe like Wanderer or Outlier or something.
Yeah. Oh. There's Observant. You have a +5 bonus to your passive wisdom and passive scores. Or your passive perception and passive investigation.
That's pretty good.
And you can read lips, and you get a +1 to either int or wisdom. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna do alert.
That's what I figured.
So yeah. As much as getting 2 more decks would be good, I feel like the lack of being surprised is probably more
You can do that at level, what do you call
8.
it? Level 8, if
Yeah.
you get there.
I don't know. At this rate, things are going pretty well.
Yeah. Let's see, I'll need to go to the Ancient Dragon section. Yeah, somehow people thought it might have been a wyvern. It was actually an ancient gold dragon that's evil, though.
Why not just do a red dragon?
Because gold have more health. I think gold are tougher.
Red are the hardest.
Are they?
Yeah, ancient red dragons are like the worst. Or the
Okay,
strongest.
well, I'm gonna go easy on you, Scare.
It goes like red, gold.
I thought, okay, I think gold have more health, but I guess I just assumed they were harder. I haven't really, like...
Red's the hardest, followed by gold, followed by... I don't think it's black.
It might be blue. Not sure. I
yeah,
really
followed by blue, and I can't remember the chromatic at blue tier.
Blue
it might be green. It might be blue and green. Or, I mean... yes. Words.
Well, ancient green
brass.
Is
That's the word I was thinking of. Brass.
Yeah, ancient green is 22, ancient black is 21, ancient red is 24, ancient blue is 23.
I know white is the weakest.
Yeah, white's the weakest. I know that much, but
yeah, red is like is the hardest. I think the ancient red dragon is the hardest monster in the entire monster manual, except for a Tarrasque.
Well, ancient gold dragon has the same challenge rating. It's 24 as well.
I thought the red was 25.
No, red's 24.
Huh. I guess the Tarrasque is the hardest then.
Actually, no, that's dumb. Why didn't I look in the DMG for monsters by CR rather than flipping to each dragon's page? Yeah, obviously the Tarrasque is hardest because I think that's 30.
Yeah.
It's like you're fighting a Tarrasque, your DM hates you.
Actually, I think the Undead Beholder might also be 30.
No, it's not. Tarrasque is 30, Ancient Red and Gold are 24, 23 is Kraken, Empyrean, Ancient Blue and Silver,
yeah.
Lich, Bronze and Green.
It's all the legendary shit, though, that's at the very top, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm a badass.
Salil is.
So far. At least he's probably not going to go out of it by running away down an alley to a random town guard.
Well, we'll see.
With his back.
I'll find something suitably ignoble.
Alright. Any shoutouts?
I could just for our other D&D campaign tomorrow.
Assuming Amy isn't dead.
Yeah.
Ripping his throat.
If that happens, we can play another session of this if you want.
We'll
Either
see.
way, I'll find a way to kill one of your characters, Scare. I'm gonna murder somebody.
Rip on Natalia. You'll make a better character next time. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I already know what character I'm gonna play next.
Except you'll somehow get 3 attractiveness to balance out your previous one.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't need this one to be hot. I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is that I'm specifically gonna play like a multi-class character.
Oh god, multi-class.
I know what classes.
I have to look at the rules for multi-class, you bastard.
Why? It just means that whenever you level up, you can pick a level in any class, and you get a level in that.
Yeah, there's weird stuff with it, with some things though. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that bad. Whatever.
Check out the VODs. YouTube.com/ScareSurvives. That's pretty much it.
See you next. Yeah. See you next time.
Where I probably kill something else ridiculous.